Hello again, folks. It's Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio Repair, and tonight's featured artist is a radio from a 1955 Ford. This is one of the coolest radios cosmetically I've ever seen. It's pretty much a pleasure to work on these. And a couple of things. This is the car that this goes into is 6-volt positive ground, so we had to install a power adapter to bring it up to the required 12 volts for the conversion module. I guess I didn't mention that this is a conversion job. And the customer has requested a front panel LED indicator which lights up different colors depending on what function it's in. And this was strictly something that the customer has to ask for because most customers don't want to mess up their originality. This is not normally installed, so the customer does need to ask for the LED indicator. But at any rate, this radio is now in AM/FM radio. It's the customer's only using one speaker, so you're only going to hear sound out of the left channel. So let's go ahead and fire this puppy up, make sure everything works before we send her back. Got it set to AM at the moment.
To write the Verde River Recreation Master Plan.
And needless to say, we're not going to pick up a whole lot in the way of AM, but we should get 2 or 3. Okay, we'll just kind of set my hand aside so you can see the tuning.
Of 2016.
Okay, there's one station.
Shimkus, Fox News, responding to the criticism.
And the LED's lighting up red for AM.
On a 146-mile stretch between 2011.
Another AM station. Should be picking up. There's another one.
I.US. I'm Link Elliott reporting.
Probably not going to pick up too much else on the AM band.
Cantor Fitzgerald.
There's another one.
Planning a Bitcoin derivative.
Okay, so now we're gonna switch it over to FM, and the way that we switch it to FM on this radio is we turn the unit off and then right back on within about half a second. If it successfully switches to FM, this LED will change from red to, I believe it's kind of a yellowish orange color. So here we go, off, on. Okay, now we're yellowish, and let's just run it through the dial. Make sure we pick up a good 20 or so FM stations, maybe more.
Nearly 1/3 of those deaths were from synthetic opioids alone.
In Lake Wobegon, Minnesota, my home.
Garrison Keillor, the author of Lake Wobegon.
And the future that you have.
Speechless. Her older brother and sister are happy.
We're coming to the sanctification.
Right now, let's have some fun, period.
Okay, that's about 10 so far.
Day by day.
A phone for the talk of the quad.
Here's my brother.
KQ.
That's about 20.
Volunteering and giving back to your community.
Have you ever placed a hand on
rates among the highest in
customer 25
satisfaction
mode? It tends to build a trough.
Okay, that's about 30 FM stations so far. Looks like that's going to be about it. All right, now we're going to test the aux input. And on this conversion, the aux input, the radio will automatically switch to the aux function when there's an aux signal available at that jack. So I'm just going to feed a quick tone into it using this plug. Just going to feed a quick tone into it, make sure that it switches over. Okay, there's one side, and there's the other side. Of course, they're both coming through the same side. Alrighty, now there's going to be a 20-second delay before the radio comes back after using the aux function. That's because of a Vox circuit, VOX, voice-operated switch. It's designed to hold on to the aux signal a little bit longer than it needs to, just to make sure that it's not constantly switching back and forth between songs and during quieter music passages. So we should be getting our radio back in just a few seconds here. There's our radio back. Okay, test our tone control, make sure that works. Alright, and just in case the customer did not want his station presets disturbed, I did not reset any of them. He'll probably have to reset them because it's a different conversion module, which probably responds a little bit differently to his existing tuner. But just in case, we went ahead and left these presets alone. But the customer may need to reset them. So that concludes the test. Everything's working properly, and now I can get on to the next job. This is Barry with Barry's 8-track and classic car radio repair. Needless to say, if you have a classic car AM radio you would like to add FM to, you can reach me directly at 928-533-9666. We can also add Bluetooth, USB reader, auxiliary input, and maybe even a couple other cool features by the time you see this. Needless to say, if you have an 8-track unit, either for home or for car use, you can contact me for those reasons also. My website is in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, listening, and we'll see you next time.